All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and it's the viewer-caller segment of the Steve Malzberg Show. We are coming to you live on Newsmax Television. I love it. 877-NEWSMAX, 877-639-7629. And let's get to our first caller of the evening, Stosh from New Jersey. Hello, Stosh.
Yeah, hi, Steve. I'm honored to talk to you. My question is, why doesn't Mitch McConnell, who I'm very disappointed in the Senate, use the nuclear option more in dealing with the Democrats?
Well, because you'll hear him say, well, if we use it, then they'll use it. Well, you know what, Senator? With all due respect, they did use it. And I agree with you. We are at a pivotal crossroads in our history, and we can't afford to be steamrolled. But look, again, Stosh, this is a man who, after he promised Republicans the world, make me majority leader, the first thing he said in his victory speech was, President Obama, we won't shut down the government. Here's our white flag. So, I don't know. I think he needs a shrink to figure him out, not me. Hey, Stosh, by the way, the honor is mine to speak to you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, sir. Let's go to Bob, a long way from New Jersey in Arizona. Hello, Bob. You're on Newsmax Television, sir.
Hello, Steve. I have a question. I'm a little upset about Sarah Palin and Donald Trump and her endorsement of him because, to me, it seems to be opportunistic because she supported the establishment in '08. She did not support anybody in particular in 12, and now she's supporting a Democrat who is not a conservative here in 16. So I'm very upset about that. Number one, don't you think it's opportunistic? And number two, is there some place that we can go to get a honest definition of a conservative?
Well, I think the honest definition of a conservative is whatever it means to you. And obviously, you don't believe Donald Trump is that. Look, first of all, as far as Sarah Palin goes, she did support various candidates, including Ted Cruz for the Senate. So it's not the first time, she didn't only support the establishment. Why? Is it opportunistic? I would imagine so. What she got, did she get a promise from Donald on any future appointment or any kind of help, maybe supporting her for a Senate run if she decides to run for the Alaska seat? I don't know. But I think, Cruz would have loved to have had her endorsement. We heard her campaign manager say that today. So I don't know. I don't know why she did it, why she chose Trump. As far as Trump not being a true conservative, yes, you can make that argument. But you know what? He isn't afraid to speak his mind. He isn't afraid to take on the establishment in the Republican Party. What he would do, how he would govern would remain to be seen, but he's resonating, Bob. He's resonating, and I think it's going to be tough to stop him from getting the nomination. Thank you, sir. Let's go to Chris from Montana. Hello, Chris. You're on the Steve Malzberg Show on Newsmax Television.
Well, hello, Steve. I'm enjoying your show.
Thank you,
for
sir.
having me on.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thanks for calling.
There was a question whether or not, Hillary is honest, and I'm not sure. I know there's a little talk about the Palin endorsement of Trump, so I guess I had two schools of thought.
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's a soul that is looking at things objectively that would think that Hillary hasn't been, I don't want to say dishonest, but I think people don't trust her with good reason. You say it.
Well, she's a liar, but otherwise, you could dance around it. She's a liar. Go ahead.
Well, I'm glad you said it. As far as the Palin and Trump situation, I think it is a little bit laughable. I mean, this whole hokiness that goes on, with revving the crowds up. It's kind of like, who are they really reaching? I mean, it's almost. With him standing there with all these compliments being thrown his way, it's almost like you just wanted to turn the volume off to mute the TV.
Well, Chris, is it because Chris? Just curious, quickly, is it because are you not a fan of Sarah Palin, or you think her endorsement is disingenuous?
I think it's both.
Okay,
I'm not a fan because I think she's very
Chris, I appreciate that, but you got to understand there are a lot of people out there who love her and believe she's sincere, and maybe she is, and maybe she's not. But I thank you. Jim, final call of the segment from Iowa. Very important state right now. Hello, sir. Jim, are you there?
Glad to finally get a chance to talk to you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I went and saw Donald Trump this morning down in Norwalk, Iowa. I'm a huge Trump supporter, And I saw on one of the syndicated news sources today that some people in the Congress or the Senate were making side deals. Some of the Republican GOP people up on the Hill are making side deals against Donald Trump, trying to do side deals under the table to vote against him or to not support him.
Well, you're going to get, Jim, you're going to get that, Jim, you're going to get that from the establishment. They're going to fight tooth and nail to prevent Trump, to prevent Cruz, to prop up Bush, and maybe a Kasich, maybe a Rubio. You're going to see that. But that's politics. Thank you all for weighing in. We'll do it again tomorrow. Up next, don't miss this, Ted Nugent coming up.